guys, what's up? I have already tried to film this intro like 3 times and I'm really frustrated. What's happening is they keep mowing the lawn here at my RV park. I was waiting for them to stop, but they're not gonna stop. We just gotta get this done. We just gotta go. So in today's video, I'm going to be making a vegan version of the traditional Cajun dish, jambalaya. Jambalaya is a type of stew. It's cooked with rice traditionally, and it also typically has sausage in it. Sometimes it has other kind of meats like chicken, seafood. Sometimes it has different vegetables in it, but pretty much always has sausage. But none of that is going in our vegan version today. I am going to be including some substitutes, some meat substitutes, and New Orleans style like Cajun Creole food is always super good, super like, it's just really good comfort food. It seems like a pretty straightforward recipe. Anyways, let's just go ahead and get into it, I guess. I don't know. Here we are in the kitchen. I'm going to be showing you what I will be using in place of substitutes, vegan substitutes. In place of the sausage, I'm using Beyond sausage. This is the hot Italian one. This cooks up like regular sausage, so it's awesome. But I was gonna say, you guys could also, alternatively, if you can't find that, you can use this Gardein sausage. This is also Italian, even though it's not an Italian thing we're making. It just tastes really good. In place of our chicken, because I'm making a sausage and chicken jambalaya, I am using these Butler's soy curls. These are dehydrated. You can get them on Amazon. And then jambalaya also usually uses either chicken stock or seafood stock. And what I like to put in place of that is I like to use this chicken flavored broth base that is actually, if you look, it is vegan. Look, it says vegan. I'm trying to get it to focus. It won't focus. Yay! I get this on Amazon as well. It is a great alternative to chicken base, and then you just mix this up with some, won't focus. Focus on my face. So this right here is what they call in Cajun and Creole cuisine, they call the Trinity. It is similar to the French mirepoix, but instead of carrot, there's bell pepper. So I have green bell pepper here. It's celery, onion, bell pepper. This is the base of a lot of Cajun and Creole cooking. And then we also have some garlic. Oh my god, it smells so good. I love garlic. What else do we have? We have rice. I've also got Cajun seasoning. I actually already had this in my pantry. If you don't have this, I don't know, then just don't mess with it. But this is actually called Slap Ya Mama. It's really good. I put it on like a lot of stuff now. My boyfriend got it and it's really good. It's got salt, red pepper, black pepper, and garlic. So I mixed that chicken base with water, and I think this is like, I think I put 6 cups. So ratio wise, I think I put like a quarter of the broth base to, you know, whatever. Wait, what? How's math work? Okay, so 1 part broth base and then 3 parts water. I don't know, look at the instructions, okay? I don't know. Then we've also got a delicious can of crushed tomatoes. This is half of one of those really big cans. Oh yeah, and you're gonna need a half cup of like vegetable oil, canola oil, something with a high smoke point, and a half a cup of flour. Do what do you call it? Like a half and half ratio, half oil to half, I don't know, but half a cup of flour, half a cup of oil to make a dark roux. That is the part that is going to be the most scary. That's the part I'm most scared of, because If you guys know anything about a roux, it can burn very easily, and if it burns, you have to start all over. Oh, and I also have some smoked paprika because I like the taste of smoked paprika. I just like my food to be like smoky and delicious. That is it for our ingredients, and let's cook it. Okay, so now we've got our oil in the pan heating up, in the Dutch oven rather. Got it heating up. I've got it on like medium-high heat. Make sure if you're going to do this that you have all of your ingredients like nearby, because when you're making the roux, you're putting the flour in, you don't, like once it's time, what am I trying to say? You don't want to burn this. You don't want to burn this roux because then you got to start all over. So once your roux's like all good and dark and nice, has a nice color on it, you're gonna want to go ahead and throw all of the veggies and stuff in quickly. You got to be stirring this thing constantly. So anyways, I'm nervous. Okay, so we have half a cup of flour going in. The oil is hot. Here we go. Ah! Okay. Whisk the crap out of it. Whisk it so hard. So yeah, we're just gonna keep whisking this, whisking it constantly. Just let it cook. I'm guessing this is gonna take like 15 minutes probably. 15 to 20 minutes of just whisking this to get like, you know, really dark. So I'm gonna whisk this and then I'm gonna come back to y'all. All right, so I've been cooking this for like 20 minutes. I don't think it's as dark as it's supposed to be, but frankly, I'm scared to let it go any further. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw in my celery, onion, and bell pepper. It's still pretty dark. I guess it's just not as dark as it's supposed to be. Hopefully that's fine. I think it should be fine. Okay, now I'm gonna add in the garlic. I turned the heat down quite a bit because I'm scared it's gonna burn. Ooh, this smells so good, guys. This smells amazing, guys. I wish you could smell this right now. Let our gravy thicken up. I think this is actually going to be perfect. I was worried that maybe I had stopped the roux too early because it wasn't dark enough, but it's, now that I'm cooking it with all of the veggies and whatnot, it's going to get pretty dark. I think it's gonna be perfect. By the way, I think I forgot to mention that you do need a Dutch oven for this because you start cooking it on the stove and then you're gonna finish it off in your oven. So, you know, I'm using a cast iron Dutch oven. You can use a ceramic one as well. Either will work just fine. Okay, that is looking beautiful. Okay, now that we've got some nice color on our celery, onion, garlic, and our gravy has started to thicken quite a bit, I'm gonna go ahead and put in our chicken stock. And oh, try not to spill it everywhere. That's always a good. Okay, should I use all that? I don't know. Maybe. What do you think? I don't know. That looks good. There's a little bit left. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, so just gonna let that, I guess, be together, you know, and let everybody get to know each other. I should really be using a spoon for this. Why am I using a spatula? That makes no sense. We need a spoon. Okay, I probably should have, like, put the chicken broth in there slower, so, you know, to make sure that it would, you know, incorporate with the gravy all nice and wonderful, but I did not do that, so try to be careful. Try to do that. Okay, I'm gonna turn the heat up on this because I turned it way down. So I'm gonna turn it up to like medium, okay? I'm going to add in our tomato sauce, our crushed tomatoes. Go ahead and add those in. Try not to sploosh those everywhere. Okay. Stir that up. It's always important to stir things. Okay, now I'm going to be adding in our Slap Ya Mama seasoning. Okay. I'm gonna add in, like, I don't know, how much should I add? About that much. And then I'm adding in my smoked paprika, because that's just what I like. Okay. So I guess we'll bring this to a boil, but before we bring it to a boil, I turn the heat up. I'm going to add in my soy pearls so they can rehydrate, because remember, these are dehydrated. I'm going to put them in now so that they can soak up all the good juices and whatnot. Okay, now I'm just going to let this simmer for like 30 minutes, and then we will add in our rice, and we're gonna put the lid on this baby and put her in the oven. Here we are an hour later. That took much longer than I thought it was going to, for it to like reduce down. And it's still quite, it's still not quite as thick as it's supposed to be at this point. This was a bad idea to cook jambalaya in like the middle of the summer when it's like 1,000 degrees outside. I have figured out that this is more of a winter dish. Anyways, this is now the time where we are going to put in our rice. In goes our rice. Now we've got our rice in here, and I feel like we need to add a little bit more liquid, so I'm gonna add just a little bit more water. Wait there. Okay. Okay, now that we've got the rice in, this is also the time that you would normally add in your sausage if you were making regular jambalaya, but I am just gonna cook the Beyond sausage separately because I'm not sure what it's gonna do exactly in there when I put it in the oven. So we're just gonna cook that separately on the stove, but for now we are going to put our lid on this jambalaya, like so. Okay, and turn on your oven first. Get something to grab it with because it's gonna be hot and you gotta put it in the oven. So be careful, guys. Be careful. Okay, so anyways, I got the oven set to 400, and what else is happening? I'm trying to cover up my hand because I'm very scared touching this thing. Oh my god. Okay, wish me luck. Oh. Okay. Okay. Going into the oven, 400 degrees. So while we have our jambalaya in the oven, I'm going to cook up this Beyond sausage in the pan real quick. It looks really gross. So just gonna cook this up real quick. Make sure it's actually sliced. Alright, you guys, here we are, the moment of truth, 3 hours later. I'm hot, I'm sweaty, and I'm starving. So we're going to add our sausage in. Wonderful. Now, I am going to make myself a little bowl here of this very, very hot jambalaya. This smells so good. Look at it. Okay, you guys can probably imagine what it looks like. But oh, I wanted to show you guys also the chicken, the soy curls, they look like chicken, right? Kinda? What do you think? Oh. Okay. Can't really taste it because it's burning my mouth. Oh my god, you guys, this is so good! What the heck? Wow! That is amazing. This is so flipping good, y'all. Mmm. Oh my god, this is amazing. Definitely not ideal for a day like today when it's boiling hot outside. This is more of like a winter thing, which I've come to that conclusion a little bit late. But I pretty much just had to use that one pot. I mean, you can get away with just using the Dutch oven. And so you don't have that many dishes to do, so that's a plus. This is just amazing, dude. The onion and the garlic and the celery. If you need something that's really gonna fill you up, this is gonna do the trick. And it's so comforting. Perfect for a cold day. But anyways, y'all, this is super good. I'm gonna let this cool down for like 20 minutes. And I'm gonna cool down myself. If you guys like this video, please leave a like. Please subscribe. Okay? Please. Cheers. That was terrible. Bye, guys.